What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today we will be checking out the Season 2 finale, Episode 7 of The Last of Us. I gotta say, overall, I have really been enjoying this season so far. So, they definitely hit the ground running in the first couple episodes of this season, between the amped up level of infected, the Joel death scene. We now have spores in this universe. But yeah, aside from the stalker scene we got a couple episodes ago, um, they haven't really had that many infected. And I get it. You know, we did the flashback episode last week, which was needed, and I really enjoyed that one. But hopefully we get some action in this one. Now, since they are breaking up this season into essentially two parts, I'm pretty sure season 3 will just be the second half of the second game. I'm kind of assuming that there's going to be a pretty big fight in the theater this episode. And if I remember correctly, in the game at least, after this fight sequence, we get a deeper dive into Abby. So, probably going to get a whole lot of Abby in season 2, and maybe just her story for the first half of the second season, unless they stretch it out into 3 seasons. But I don't know. I don't think that would be a smart move. So, we're going to go ahead and get into this one. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out the season finale, Season 2, Episode 7 of The Last of Us.
This is gonna hurt.
It already hurts!
Oh yeah, she caught the arrow.
Can't let me die.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't.
I'm pregnant with your kid.
Have some, okay?
No.
It's gonna help. Have some!
I said no.
She can't, bro.
Just do it.
What's the name of your horse?
Shimmer, I'm alone. Open the door. Okay. Arms up. 3, 2, 1. She only said 2 words. Whale and then wheel. What does that mean?
The aquarium.
It was easy. I just kept hurting her. There was a Firefly base in Salt Lake City. He was a doctor, and Joel shot him in the head.
Things starting to click into place.
We need to go home.
Oh. Yeah, we know we're in Seattle. I'm glad they added the day 3 there.
You shouldn't be on your feet yet.
I'll go back to the couch in a second.
The rendezvous point's not far. Assuming Tommy's there, we should be back well before sundown.
Okay, good.
You ever gonna tell me how you found the theater?
You ever gonna tell me what happened to you last night?
Look, I know you're angry.
Last night, Dina said, I can't die. Not, I don't wanna die. I can't. Yeah. And I bet she even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone. So how about we skip the apologies and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the out of Seattle. Just give it a minute, see if it dies down, and then we'll...
That wasn't thunder.
She got me. Get his clothes off.
Yeah, you guys are outnumbered, Ellie.
There's 6 of them and 2 of us. What do you think would have happened?
Kid!
Ellie, this is not our war.
Orders have been relayed verbally. Everything's set. Mela's missing now, too.
So her entire crew just disappears. Tonight of all nights.
She got wind of Nora, and she's on the hunt for Ellie now.
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead. Who leads them?
Well, she's off, Isaac.
He's not here.
It's gonna be fine. He'll make it back.
But what if he's in trouble?
What if? He is in trouble. We're all in trouble.
About me and her, I don't really know what to say.
There was this girl with them. She was a couple of years older than me. I don't know if you remember. She was selling paintings. Best 2 weeks of my life. But she couldn't stay. You can make fun of me all you want, but let me ask you this, Ellie. I go with that girl to Mexico. Who saves your ass in Seattle?
Tommy? Shit's crazy.
I don't see an easy way north, but
Gonna see a whale
if he got
for
there,
the
it means we
aquarium.
can too. Ellie,
I know him. He would want me to do this.
I voted no.
You let a kid die today, Jesse, which is why he wasn't in your community.
I mean, to be fair to him, you guys were outnumbered. Probably died too.
I really hope you make it.
It's crazy seeing these certain scenes and then just getting flashbacks to playing the game. This is more Ellie on a mission focus now. Damn, I don't remember this. Why the hell would you turn that? If you have any shot, you go head on. Wash up on the wrong beach.
The village! Leave her!
Kind of felt like an unnecessary scene, but alright. She does something really badass in the game. I'm pretty sure it happens at the aquarium, but I could be wrong.
Do you even understand what's going on?
I understand everything, but I don't have a choice, do I? It's Abby.
Where's Abby?
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, easy.
You're gonna point to where Abby is. And then you're gonna do it.
You have 5 seconds.
Are they gonna point to the theater?
4.
Twofer?
One incision. That's all it is. And then we should have tied the cord.
Yeah, you wanted to be a dad.
Is it out?
Ellie! Ellie! The park is no-go, so we stick to the south on our way out of town.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that scene played out differently in the game. I do remember something really, like, badass or I don't know, something like blew my mind in the video game during that interaction. Forget what it was, though.
They made their choices. That's all there is to it.
Thank you for coming back.
If I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble, you would set the world on fire to save me.
Yeah, I remember that scared the shit out of me during the game.
I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. I'm the one that you want. And you wasted it.
Hey. You up?
Nice. I've been to that stadium. I freaking knew it. I knew that's how they would end the season. Alright, guys. So, season 2 is officially in the books. And yeah, it played out exactly how I thought it would. You know, Ellie and Jesse, they had their little falling out, but ultimately at the end there, they did reconcile right up until his end. Uh, I remember that scene, like, it scared the shit out of me in the game. Was not expecting that whatsoever. But yeah, Ellie, she went out on her quest to the aquarium, and that, like, I'm pretty sure that detour scene where she washed up on that island wasn't in the game, and just kind of felt a little unnecessary. But she does make it to the aquarium, and that confrontation between the three of them was tough, but I remember it differently in the game. Like, kind of similar environment, but I'm pretty sure, like, you swam up to some platform and confronted her. And I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time, but I just remember that particular scene. Like, there was something like really badass about it, or I don't know. I got to go back and play this eventually. But yeah, she was trying to get the information as to where Abby was. Now, of course, I knew exactly where she was, and if only one of them would have pointed to the theater, she would have known that it was true. Because, like, why would they point to the one place that they've been, holed up in? But yeah, she got herself a nice twofer there. And, poor girl's like, just in her dying moments, get the baby out. Like, but, I mean, even if she was really able to C-section that kid out, like, yeah, granted with Dina, it's gonna be different. Like, they're in Seattle with all these infected, and it's no place to be carrying a newborn around in. So I get the decision to not try and do the C-section. And yeah, we end up back in the theater where the scene ensued, and they played it out pretty much shot for shot like the game. I remember as soon as Abby takes that shot in the game, it goes to black, and you're like, dude, what the hell just happened? And then for the next, like, couple hours or however long it was, you now play the game as Abby. So it makes sense for the show. Like, Abby was in episode 2, did the deed, and just briefly here. I really don't think we've seen her in any other episode, unless I'm misremembering. But yeah, so now season 3, or season 2, part 2, whatever the hell you want to call it, uh, I'd say at least 4, maybe 5 episodes will probably be Abby's story now. It all depends on what they plan on doing past season 3. Uh, maybe they'll prolong the story longer and we'll get like a heavy season 3 Abby story arc. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm expecting. And I mean, it wasn't terrible, Abby's storyline. But I just remember in the game, with everything that goes down, you're playing as Ellie, trying to seek revenge on Abby, and then they force you to play as her. It was kind of like a big FU to the gamers for a little bit there. Like, but eventually you kind of like, you, you get her point. So it's cool the way they did it. At first, it did piss me off, but yeah, that's probably what we'll be getting for the next part of the season. Now, hopefully, it comes sooner rather than later, but from what I remember reading about this, we're talking mid to late 2026 until we get season 3 now, which sucks, especially when you break up a story like this. But I mentioned this in another video. Maybe it's just their ploy of like, well, the gamers know where the story is going to go. Granted, there may be some deviations, creative differences, but ultimately, we know how the story is going to unfold. So maybe it's just like a ploy, like, all right, gamers, if you want to rehash this, pick up the game until we come out till season 3. And for the people who didn't, maybe go out and buy yourselves a copy. So I get that, but still, it's frustrating. But overall, I did really enjoy this season. Wish it was a little longer, but it is what it is. We got amped up infected in this one, albeit the second half of the season, not too many of them, but still, there were some badass scenes there. The set pieces, phenomenal. Just the acting was really great in this season. You know, haters be damned. I know there's people out there that bitching and moaning about multiple characters, but I don't know. Me personally, I enjoyed everything. And yeah, now the wait begins for season 3. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys, and for season 2. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.